The government has conducted post-mortem exams on 100 bodies exhumed from Shakahola forest. Chief Government Pathologist Dr. Johansen Odora said most of the bodies had severely decomposed. Meanwhile, human rights organizations have raised concerns over the nature of the exercise, accusing the state of lack of transparency. NTV's Rose Wangoi with the latest.
On the fourth day of the exercise, pathologists conducted post-mortem on 24 bodies, 21 adults and 3 children.
8 males and 16 females. Most of them were severely decomposed. And as per the cause of death, we found that most of them also had features of starvation.
Chief Government Pathologist Johansen Odor said 2 bodies had head injuries.
They died because of blunt trauma to the head. And then we found one lady who looked like she had delivered recently, and there were what looked like complication of delivery, which was bleeding, which you saw in the uterus.
Odor asked members of the public looking for their relatives to visit the Malindi Sub-County Hospital mortuary Friday morning.
There are bodies which came from Kilifi Hospital, a total of 8. We intend to have relatives come and identify them tomorrow because they are more fresh.
Post-mortem for the remaining bodies shall be done tomorrow.
So far we have done an autopsy of 100 bodies, and we are remaining with 11. This 11 is in addition to the 8 which are brought from Kilifi. So tomorrow we'll embark on the process of finishing up. After that we'll arrange to go back to the scene and start doing exhumation of the identified graves so that now we can bring them and continue with the postmortem process.
Today 9 families showed up and their DNAs were taken, which brings to 58 the number of families that have so far given their DNAs.
The persons who think that they have a missing person can still come to the center there so that the DNA can be taken from them. It's be better than having to go through 100 bodies which you cannot identify, then you just get traumatized and come out of there without having identified anybody.
Meanwhile, human rights organizations have raised concerns about the nature in which the process was going on and asked why they were being kept away.
We cannot just hear of 100 bodies. People have died of starvation, people have died of lack of oxygen, but we are only hearing from the government.
Pekee ndo serikali wako pale ndani na hakuna mtu ambaye ataamini chochote ambacho wanasema sababu wako peke yao. So chenye tunataka ni independent bodies wapate access pale ndani ili tukaweze kujua ni nini wale watu walioona na kitu gani na tufanye confirmation sisi kama watetezi wa haki za kibinadamu.
The activists said there was need for them to be part of the postmortem process as they will also be in court to follow up on the case. Rozongoi, NTV.